I had got a heater in the bedroom, like electric heater, and then put on an extra comforter last night. And the dog cuts. I just got up about 20 minutes ago.
What? What did Gracie and Vader think about the deal?
Oh, they're fine with it. They don't bother them any. I think Gracie already back to bed. She's probably under the blankets already.
Oh, she gets under the covers, doesn't she?
Yeah, she covered, so it's not like it's.
Hey, TJ is first.
Hey, TJ, come on, TJ. Just got to bring up the chat here for a minute, guys. Okay, where is it? Right there, and okay, pop up chat. Hey, Daryl there. Good morning, Daryl.
Good morning, Daryl.
Neil? All right. Oh, yeah, so yeah, it's fun. And white outside. Look at hell of a storm on Friday here. Go drink lots of coffee and you stay warm.
Yeah.
I worked on this baby last night. This one here, the kids gave it to me, a couple of years ago. It's nickel plate road. But anyways, never used it on a layout because it's a DC engine. They don't understand what DCC is. So I tore it all apart and put a decoder in it yesterday and last night. And it works good.
Good.
I just got a little bit of programming on the track just to fine tune it a little bit. And so now I can use it on the layout. Still got to put some couplers on it yet. I ain't got couplers on it yet, but yeah, we'll work on it. I was over at my buddy Wayne's there last night. Well, I got a couple heaters from him, so he had some extra ones. So yeah.
Ed Hassick says, I see Paul Hodges is back in the loop.
Well, I just stopped in for a little while. I got to go do some sign and stuff. Because I've been to Norwich the other day. Yesterday? No, I did four signs yesterday morning. But the day before, I was in Norwich, Elmer, and stuff. Still got a one way the hell about an hour that way, but there's no rush on it. But should have picked it.
Neil.
And Neil. Yeah.
It's still snowing. It's supposed to keep snowing here until about noon or after 1 or 2 o'clock.
Yeah, I haven't been up that long, so I really haven't even checked the weather yet. No. I just looked outside and let dogs out, and holy crap, it's light out there.
Yep. That it is.
Well, hopefully don't. Diane said there are lots of accidents on the roads right now because she's listening to the scanner, but she want to know how it made out through the night. So, whether.
Well, people don't drive like they should.
Let me see. People are idiots come to driving, especially in the snow. Just, I guess we're in a bit of a snowstorm right now, aren't we? Just kind of looking there. Yeah. About noon, about 1 o'clock, we're gonna stop snowing. Okay. Hey, there's Lisa.
Hey, Lisa.
Oh, sorry, but you got no audio.
Still connecting to audio.
I think I did it this time.
Hey, there she is.
Yep, you got it.
Getting better at it, guys.
Well, good.
33 feels like 25.
Just takes a little practice.
Yeah, I'm using my tablet because my computer doesn't work right.
Okay, here comes Captain Joe.
Yeah. And
Hey, Captain Joe, what's up?
Hey, hey, W.
there he is. He got it under control.
Oh, look at his brand new printer sitting.
Here comes my son with Nightmare. He's
Ah.
a boar python.
Oh, it's
Oh,
a
hell no.
python.
He's 19 years old.
19-year-old pet python. Wow.
Wow.
He just showed it a couple of days ago.
Yeah, I gotta go clean his cage out.
He's got to go clean his cage.
Quick, get a big stick.
Yeah. We got all kind of weird critters and animals here. We have the two
Yeah.
dogs. My daughter has two cats. She has a bearded dragon.
Yeah.
I think that, let me mute my TV so I'm not echoing.
Yeah.
That's all the animals we have right now,
Yeah.
other than the critters that go through my backyard and
Yeah.
stuff like that. But I
Yeah.
figured I saw you guys are on. Let me pop in and say, hey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's good to be to pop in and say hello.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
My son.
Absolutely. And tomorrow, I'm excited. I start working at the South Florida Fairgrounds for the fair this week.
Oh, the fair. Okay.
Yes. I'll be a ticket taker, but hey, a couple of dollars is better than no dollars.
Yep.
Yeah. My son
Yeah, you
used to
got a
have
point.
a lizard. Mm.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. That thing was about 4 feet long. Yeah.
Yeah, Nightmare is full grown.
Mm.
Yeah, and like I said, he's 19, 20 years old. I
Mm.
don't know how long their lifespan is, but he's up there,
Aren't we
Yeah.
all?
right? And
Yeah.
then Ghost is
Yeah.
9, 10 years old, according to the vet. However, we got her when my grandson was about a year old, and my grandson's now 13 years old. So I'm thinking she's a little older than what the vet's saying, but it's all good.
There's a message for you, Paul, in the chat.
Yeah.
God darn it.
Hey, what was it, Paul? Isn't that Widgeon Big? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow the chat on my phone, but I'm gonna keep it muted so I'm not getting that echoing.
Okay.
Let's go here.
There's a message for you, Paul, in the chat.
Am I able to?
And there.
Yeah. So, Joe, did you get everything up and running? And
Yep.
what do you
And
think?
it is, I'll put it to you this way. It's like freaking driving a Volkswagen to a Lincoln Town Car.
So you got the Lincoln Town Car now.
It's got pretty close. It's actually got 2 instead of 1 belts for the main heat bed. So you got
Yeah.
dual belts that pull it, so it makes it a little bit easier. A little bit noisier. I could hear it a little more. But I did the spool last night to go on. I did that just to go on so I could hold that in place a little bit better. And that thing was like freaking crazy. You just went right through it.
Wow.
Got the screw on part.
Yeah.
But I had 2 different places you could put the spool. You either put it on the top or put it on the side. And I had it on the side. I liked it on the top better.
Yeah.
But the putting it through the first time to get the filament in there, it wouldn't move. I couldn't get it past. Couldn't get it because you bring the filament in through that. And what that does, that's a little drier on the side. So it's drying the filament as it's going through. and you go bring it all the way around. You got to bring it all the way back into the extruder. And when you get it into the extruder, you just press the thing down, just push it till it touches and leave it go. And that's it, you know? Because it's direct drive. There's no gears.
Wow, sounds like you're going to be a much happier camper now.
I did a couple of prints because I did these too. I did 2 of these. It fits on the back of the bed. And then they got a little place, you take the screw out and put the screw back through. And that guides where the heat bed goes. So the heat bed touches that and then drops down.
Okay.
Because it doesn't have guides on this one. It had guides on the other one.
So you're just gonna get it where you want it to go, right?
Yep. Because when you put that on there, they sit in the back like that. When you put it on, the heat bed goes into it. When it hits, it can't go any further. It's right on the edge. And then it's made, if you look at the back, got a little lip on it, right?
Yeah.
It's made because they make another bar that goes across and puts a little tray back there. So you have a tray. So if you get any kind of residue, instead of it falling off into the bed, into the gears, and where the belts are, it'll get on top of that. So my main goal now in the next day or two is I'm gonna print that piece, and then I'm printing a little toolbox that they've got that I can put all my tools inside and have them all in one place. The first thing I'm doing for the next couple of days is just a couple of little additions to make this a little bit easier. Then
Yeah.
I'll worry about printing something.
Right.
But last night, about 1:30, I got home last night, did my pictures, sent them in. I told my editor, I said, I sent you 4 or 5. I said, I don't even know how many I sent you. That's what I said. I said it was too cold to even think about it, so I just sent you the pictures I like. And he came back and he said, well, you sent me 7, you must love me. I said, well, I didn't realize I said that many. So I don't even know what he put in the paper. I didn't even stay till the end of the game. I left there midway in the second half because Mandeville was looking like crap and the other team was winning. So it was no use in trying to get anything else. And I get home about 1 in the morning. I'm sitting here and my TV starts acting up. And then my cable box is acting up. I lost internet. I lost all of that last night around 1 o'clock. I was in the middle of a print. And those green things were printing. I was thinking, oh man, come on. But the machine, since it has a monitor, has a computer board in it, like a little Pi, Raspberry Pi. So it had all the information. So it just kept printing.
Oh yeah.
So it went through the whole thing, as long as it didn't
Oh.
lose power.
Paul Hodges has his day yesterday too.
Yeah, I got no heat. My furnace quit yesterday.
Oh, that stuff.
Yeah, it's not bad right now. I'm about 60 degrees, 61 in the house right now, I think.
Well, I was gonna say that you got no jackets on.
Yeah. I'm thinking about putting some clothes on. My feet are starting to get a little cool sitting here. Yeah. Well, it happened early. It was about 1 o'clock. I went downstairs and I walked down. Like, holy crap, it's cold down here. I looked at the thermostat and it said 66 degrees. I don't know what the hell. The furnace is not running. So I went down, took a look, and changed the filter in case that was it. Reset it. Nothing. So I called them. So they come out about, I don't know, around 5 o'clock last night and took a look at it. He was here for about 3/4 of an hour. Couldn't get it to run. But if you go back a year ago, just probably to the date almost probably, the electronic board crashed on my furnace. It's only 2 years old. So anyways, but it's the board again. They don't have one in stock. So I got to wait for one to come in from Kitchener today. But the problem is the code on it coming up that it says that the hydro is not polarized. So, which, the hot is on the wrong side. But anyways, but But he went right back to my hydro panel too and checked everything all the way through. And he said, "No, it's right on. It's where it's supposed to be." But so anyway, they're talking about may have to put a rectifier or something on it to control the wave of this of AC voltage coming through, because he said if it gets a spike, the new furnaces don't like that. He said the old furnaces didn't care. He said the new ones, no, they said they. So anyways, but it's under warranty. But it just, I got electric heaters running here trying to keep a 3-story frickin' or 2-story house warm with a couple electric heaters. So, but it's about 61 in here right now, according to the temperature. So up here, they said downstairs it's a little warmer, but
I got mine works on time, and my thermostat works on different times. And a couple of times during the day, it kicks back to 65, just in case in Louisiana, you never know what the temperature is going to be. Just in case it's on heat like 72 and it all of a sudden gets hot outside. I'd rather jump back down to 65 and not kick on. And I can tell when it's cold outside and that thing kicks to 65, I'll be here in about 5 minutes later. I'll be hollering, turn it back up.
no. So
Did you
last
get a lot of
night,
rain overnight, Joe?
No, we didn't get any overnight. We got some the other day. The other day we got hammered.
Yeah, the other day we got hammered here in South Florida. No, it's like sprinkling today here in Florida.
yeah, you see, Cory Mono, he's the man of the snow, from what I hear.
Yeah, he's a snow baron.
Yeah, that's what I hear. But we got a big snowstorm coming here Friday, but
Yeah,
tomorrow.
y'all sending it to us. We're supposed to get we're gonna get rain tomorrow, clear out for the weekend, and then we got more rain coming in Sunday night late and Monday, and it's a big storm system coming through Arctic front.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what we
you got
got
some.
coming through right now here in South Florida.
Yeah.
About in this area here. Don't know how well you can see that.
Yeah, we can see it. Yeah.
But that Arctic front coming through on Monday, they're saying they was originally saying snow flurries Monday. Now they're saying they don't think we're going to get the snow, but we're going to have freezing ice and rain.
Yeah.
And they're saying the flurries are not out the question yet, but we're
Yeah,
expecting
it's
Tuesday morning
not,
15 degrees.
I think yesterday when I know that storm was coming through
David,
from like our last Vero Beach and up, they were getting some really bad tornado warnings and storms. Then they extended it down to a tornado watch in my area. But thankfully we didn't get any warnings or alerts or anything like that. So that was a plus. But I was worried about a friend of mine because he lives in Ocala, Florida, and he's about an hour away from Orlando. So he was getting a lot of the storms and the warnings and stuff. I'm like, dude. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna get dressed. My grandkids, if I can take them to the library. My daughter homeschools them. So about once, twice a week, we go out to the library so they can get books, and I try to pick her up some school books to them so she can teach them and things like that and educate them.
Okay.
So with that said, I'm going to bail out, and I'll catch you guys later.
Okay, Lisa. Bye-bye.
Bye. Thanks seeing everybody.
later, Lisa.
Hey, Lisa.
Bye.
So Paul, last night I decided to sleep in the chair.
Yep.
Went and sat in the chair, got comfortable. All of a sudden, Loki's in my lap. I said, and he will, and he's the kind. He's very particular. He don't like you to pick him up. He's in my lap, all shaking, hugging against me. So I had to love him a little bit and make him get down. So I laid back and I got there and I'm sitting there and I'm comfortable, really comfortable, right?
Yeah.
And I said, well, this is going to be nice because I was tired. I said, well, I'll sleep good. So I'm laying in the chair like this, went to sleep about 1:35, woke up this morning about 7, and I'm in more pain this morning than I was when I get out of bed.
Really?
So I got to figure this out.
Well, what I do is, like I say, I've got an electric comforter, like,
Mhm.
and I put it behind me and down to my butt, and it warms my central core, and I can set it for whatever temperature I want.
Yeah. Well, I don't think it had anything to do with that. I know what it is, and I don't want to deal with it. My son told me yesterday, he said, you need to just stop and deal with what you got to deal with. I said, I can't do it till after I do team pictures.
Yeah,
But I said, the rest of the year season, they can wait. I don't care about that. They could not have me shooting pictures for the rest of the seasons, but I got track, 2 schools, softball and possibly baseball. I'll get those out the way, get the pictures delivered, then I could take care of me. And then I might just tell the doctor we got to do it. In my neck area, see 5, 6, and 7, the spine area. They did an MRI a few years back because I was having issues, and they found that the spine is narrowing right there, and it's actually touching the bone, the spinal cord. And he said, the only thing I'm worried, he said, you're fine. He said, but if you get to the point where you start losing grip, we got to fix it. And I'm
Joe?
starting to lose grip.
Okay, Joe.
Yeah.
On behalf of your son, you must listen to this message. Respect his authority.
You're right. But it's the point. He said, when you start, because yesterday he was handing me something, I kept dropping it.
yeah.
And he looked at me
Not a
and
good
said,
sign.
go to the doctor.
Oh, yeah.
But
yeah.
that's the neuropathy they're talking about.
That plus, the older I get, the more I'm not as sure-footed, and I'll drop things and I go, oh, crap, and you just
Well,
don't know.
last night I was sitting there. I had no pain in my wrist, no pain in my arms. When I was shooting the game, I felt 20 years younger. It was like, okay, all day, all of a sudden, it's all going away again. Not feeling bad. And then, like I said, I woke up this morning, and as soon as I went to move, I went, "Oh God, this hurts." And I wound up taking one of those gabapentins again to cut the pain, and that's going to knock me out in about 2 hours, make me want to go to sleep. But I'll tell you the hands, I can't bend this one. That's it. This one I could bend. This one is like, it won't let me bend it anymore.
Well, you should listen to your son. Sorted. Because at the end of the day, it might only be a couple of weeks. But if you don't get it sorted, it could be a couple of years.
Hey, Night Train, how you doing? Corey Manos here.
Corey and Night Train. It's about 6 weeks. What they do, they've got to go in. They go in through my throat, and they go to the back. And what they do is they shave down a little bit of the bone area and flatten it all out in those 3 areas, and then they put a plate up in there. And what the plate does, it widens it out and gives you a little more. He said we're talking millimeters, or probably less than that. And he said, it's not that much he said, it's a very simple operation to do. He said, we do it like every other day to somebody. He said, but you got 2 weeks where you're immobilized, where you can't move your neck too good. And you got 4 weeks where you can't pick anything up. He said, it takes about 6 weeks before we let you start going back to normal. He said, but it's just a little plate they put in there and like 4 screws. So what I need more pieces and parts,
Is there not someone you can get to temporarily do your photo stuff while you're incapacitated?
Oh, they'll have people do the stuff, because 90% of the work after the team pictures, all of that is for the paper. It just means I don't sell a lot of extra pictures. I don't sell any to track. I don't sell any extra pictures to track, because I don't shoot their sports side. And then softball, I'm at their games, and baseball, I'm at a few games. And sometimes I'll sell some pictures, but I don't make enough money to be at all the games to justify it, except the fact they shoot their pictures. and I don't mind going watch them play because it's fun. It gives me something to do, keeps me out the house, keeps me shooting pictures,
Sure.
and keeps my face out there. They know I'm there all the time, committing to them. But if they know that I've had surgery and I'm out for 6 weeks, the paper, if they need a shot, they'll get somebody else to do it. That's not a problem. I'm just I'm numbered to the paper. But if it makes me feel 2 years younger, I'll be good.
Well, it's like your son says, you got to take care of yourself.
I'm at that point.
You can't
Man,
grip.
this thing
you
wasn't even
Look at it this
bothering
way.
me for years.
If you can't grip, you can't 3D print.
You're right. So David, I had 2 spots I could put it. The spool could either go on top like that or on the side. And I like it on the top better.
That's what I was saying about the other one. You had it on the
Yeah,
other side.
Right.
Where you've got it now is where it should technically be, because that way you're
Well-
not getting as much tension.
Well, this one has 8 screws in the back. I mean, places to put screws in. And it's either up top or on the back. The other one only had 4 and it was on that side. It on the other side.
He's liking the new one. David.
You guys,
Give him a couple of days.
yeah. You guys should see this here. I'll up here. I got to optimize this. Don Jones on. He's in the CES in whatever. But anyways, they got drone soccer. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Okay. Now watch this. Yeah. Look at that. They play soccer or something. I guess the red one is the one where you got to go through the hole, so they got to stop the red one from going in, I guess. Oh, there he goes. That's cool. Yeah.
That's something else.
Yeah.
Everything's evolving.
Yeah.
The more and more things like I see things like that, it's like, man, it just underscores the fact that I'm an old man,
They're not old. Shut up.
Yes, I am. 71 years old. I'll be 72 this summer.
You're a young whippersnapper.
Yeah. I can't whip my snapper anymore either.
E.M. Felling. Morning. How's everybody going? Who's E.M. Felling? That's a new one. I never heard that one before.
Hey, how's it going?
Yeah. Well, it's time for another coffee. I may have to put some clothes on here. Need another coffee to warm up.
He specializes, Paul E.M. Felling, in like tree removal and stuff. If you go to his channel,
Oh yeah.
He's axe play. He's got heavy equipment. He's got different things like that. Chainsaws.
Ugh. Yeah, I think I'll grab another coffee. Ugh.
Yep. So, David, what's good with you? Anything?
Not much. Just enjoyed my McDonald's. Laura's just come back with.
Oh, it's a Mickey D morning. What'd she bring you? Something for lunch or something breakfast?
Lunch.
Okay, I was going to say because it's like 2 o'clock there, isn't it?
2:30, yes.
Yeah. So what you like the fish sandwich or
No, I get the veggie.
veggie burger? Okay. Hey,
Been on-
Chris Wedgeworth.
Yeah, been arguing with Microsoft all morning. They've got a Windows 10 update that's messed up. And when I went on their forum to see if there's an update for it, they got people telling people to delete Windows files. It's like, oh, for God's sake, it's another Welsh Rob type moment. You know, just delete everything. Where everybody was telling him to just delete everything. Don't do it.
Sheila said, "Good morning. I hope you stayed warm last night. Doesn't it look pretty outside?"
Let me check on that.
Mia, he's working.
Oh, looks the same old shit.
Yeah, I thought heat rises, Paul.
Yeah, heat rises all right.
It's warmer downstairs than it is up here. It says 65 downstairs, but this one says 61 here.
Yeah, the problem is it goes through the roof. Literally. Did you get your message from Sheila, Paul?
Yes.
Well, we're dropping down to -5 tonight.
Oh, it's going to be a chilly one.
Just a little. Some places will be -12 by the weekend.
Yeah, I think it's what? It's about -5 here right now.
Well, you can keep that over there.
Usually come home to get warmed up, but I can't do that.
Yeah. Sheila sent you a message. She hopes you're okay and doesn't look pretty outside.
No, it's not.
I gotta put a sweater on. Stay warm.
Look at Vader. Look, she's ready to pounce down the stairs.
No, that's Gracie.
Oh, is that Gracie?
No, she wanting something. You know, it's called TREAT. No, go on. Go lay down. She thought I was gonna go downstairs because of putting clothes on. I was gonna go someplace, right? She was under the covers here a couple minutes ago when I went in to get changed. So, yeah, she's barking now. She wants something. I guess better go get her a treat, I guess. Stupid dog.
You won't live without her.
Oh, yeah. She's my sweetheart, aren't you? Oh, there's Vader. What, you were in bed too, or what? You guys cold? Huh? Come on, let's go.
So I put a new little shelf up on the wall with plastic all the way around it, so I could put bird seed and stuff in for the birds while they're out. And Rio's taken to it so well that he won't let the others in it.
Oh, really?
It's his.
Well,
Well, in fact-
Rio's kind of that way, isn't he?
I mean, the fact that there's enough food in there to feed the 5,000, it's his.
Told you about the Selena Gomez and
Oh God, it's cold now. I've been up. No, it was nice, snugged in bed there, nice and warm. But geez, whew. Ah. Oh well, we'll get her fixed up today. Start the truck up and go get it nice and hot, and then we go sit in it and get warmed up. Oh, well, minor detail.
Only 2 more months until the summer.
Yeah. Well,
Well, spring. Tell you what, though, might be cold, but the daffodils have started to grow.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's normal for this time of year. About mid-January, they start growing.
Okay, Chris, you have a good day at work.
because in the movie they
Catch you later, Chris.
each other, but like it's a movie, you know? Yeah. You know,
Yes, I did, EM.
Laura, why's my strawberry milkshake got chocolate in it again?
The lakes, some parts of the lakes, EM, do not freeze over, but on the 15th of this month through about the middle of March, they close the locks at the Sault Ste. Marie, which goes into Lake Superior, and they close the locks down by Paul. They go from Lake Erie to Lake Ontario. So at that point in time, ship traffic can go around, up and around, up to Mackinac, back down to Chicago and around that way, and down the St. Clair River, down the Detroit River, Lake St. Clair, and they can go into Lake Erie, but they can't go further. But as far as the lakes actually freezing over, the water temperature of the lakes right now is about 39 to 44
That's not
degrees.
last night at work.
Yeah.
Crochet and
no,
Got a
Chris.
feeling- Sorry. I was just about to say, I've got a feeling there may be coming an end of the electric vehicle in London.
Really?
Well, they spent millions on these electric buses. Yeah, each bus is costing up to £1 million, and they're just bursting into flames.
They, I don't know if anybody's been following over in Iceland, you know, like the volcano, you know, and all that stuff. And
Right.
in town, they had those big cracks opened up. Apparently, one of the workers fell down the crack, and they're trying to rescue him, and they can't. They haven't been able to find him. The crack goes down about 30 meters deep into the ground.
Oh, wow.
They got big elevators in there, and they got cranes there with a basket trying to lower a couple of rescue guys to go down there, but they got to keep securing the area or something. But I see here they're still working, trying to get to them. Got to be a little warm down there.
Well, not only that, I would imagine the air quality down there wouldn't be too good either.
No, probably not because the gas is coming off,
Yeah,
right?
exactly. The gas, he probably is dead or
Yeah,
unconscious.
Yeah.
you got to get him out, but his body, I guess. But they said rescue teams are working in shifts to find the guy, but I figure you got nobody actually seen him fall in the crack, but some people working for him, all of a sudden he disappeared. So they assume that he's down there. So
Laura, are you strangling a cat in there? You strangling a cat? What the hell's that noise?
Yeah, we just EM, I just had a ship go through earlier this morning. Downbound in the middle of the snow.
James,
Let me see if I can show that.
That
Probably
printer,
one thing I like about this is that when you look back at it, you got the screen with the timer, and it's everything's back there. You don't have to look at nothing else.
that head looks like it's bigger than the last one there.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Here's a ship that went through this morning at 8:22.
Looks very cold on board.
Oh yeah. It's downbound.
Is that like that because it's snowing, or is it like that because
Oh,
it's
that's
like
the
falling?
snow. Yep, look at the snow.
That is snow. Yeah, oh yeah. Look at that. Look at the stuff.
Anytime. Well, I don't think we need to mix the gas yet. No, not yet. Yep.
Yeah, I wouldn't fly in that.
Well, I thought about it, but
There was somebody walking along the edge there.
yeah.
Well, the only thing I see wrong with that, I think the Air 2S can handle the snow, but look at the wind.
Yeah, it's windy.
I think that snow's going sideways, so windy.
Yep.
That's what I'm saying. That wind right there would be a problem, I think. As long as it's like snow and it's not wet snow, you're probably good with the Air 2S.
Come on, JD. Could be so nasty.
Look at that wind whipping that, huh?
Yeah. You'd have wound up in the water.
Well, you could have got icing on the blades, and you would have went down like a wrecking canyon. Boo!
Yeah, and weather like that, I won't be flying it.
Yeah, could you get icing and that stuff build up on the blades and it freezing like that? It says like 25 degrees Fahrenheit, which is about -3 or 4 or whatever. But geez, yeah, you would have had icing conditions. I think for sure you would have lost it.
The last
Well,
time we got
definitely
down
my
to-
smaller drone wouldn't have been able to handle it, that nano. No
Nano
way.
would have been down quick. But
Well,
last time New Orleans area got down in the 20s,
I wouldn't even
a
put,
few years back, it was crazy looking. People that had fountains, like we have a gas station that's a big fountain. All the
Yeah.
fountain with all the ice was like a big ice sculpture.
I mean, it's snowing so hard here, you can't see downriver much.
I mean, probably would have been a cool video, but I don't think there's any drone would handle that.
Well, the good news is that snow ain't coming to us.
There it is, gone into the dusk. Yep, that would definitely, Joe, not be good flying weather. So David, did you guys get any snow or no?
We had a couple of snow showers last week, but nothing since.
And it didn't stick, did it?
No, it's stuck everywhere else, but not here. And our weather's now coming in from the east, so maybe next week we'll see some snow. See, normally when it comes from you guys, it warms up across the Atlantic. But now it's coming in from Russia, so.
Yeah, here's my driveway.
Somebody's been up and down your driveway with the
Yeah,
footprints.
that's my tent. My tenant just went out and shoveled this.
Uh,
If they let him now, it needs redoing.
I'll put some salt down and they'll get rid of it.
Here's my backyard.
Oh, let's see you out there building a snowman.
Yeah.
I guess I'll go put that sign up, better take a shovel with me this morning and put some boots on instead of my running shoes.
Wait.
No, back to 70 degrees by the 24th. Jesus.
Need her stuff shoveled? Or do you think she's just gonna stay in the house?
Yeah, one thing about the snow, it put a layer of insulation on there. Hopefully the ground won't freeze as much. Mm.
Yes, or FedEx, they come first. Usually.
Depends upon.
Good morning, kids.
Hey, Donald.
Good
Hey,
evening.
Don,
Later in the day.
Alright, cool, cause the kid's birthday, Christmas presents are showing up today.
Oh,
They're out for their delivery already.
Well, see, that all depends on the weather, where the driver's going and what's going on.
Third, I gotta take Tanya to work here soon. Are you good on ice cream? Cause I don't wanna have to get out more than once today.
I went and got it.
Good, that's all I need.
No, I didn't. I
I was about to say, I don't know if you need anything, cause I'm heading that way. When I take Tanya, I can probably pick it up for you, and then I can come back, grab your truck and go hit my slams. And I only, well, I don't need it yet. I'll come back out.
I want to check and see if
Oh, shit.
because I blew all that money on gas and stuff.
That drinks is a third of the way through January. I've only shoveled once.
90.
I haven't shoveled at all yet. We haven't had enough here to even worry about.
Hey, Friday.
By noon it was gone, but this one here days.
I'll just bring it back to you when I get done.
Yeah, let me see.
Can I drop
Give
off?
me 3 of them.
Okay. Okay.
3 or 4.
I forgot about the papers. I thought so. Oh, there's my ID.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna have to leave shortly, I guess. Much as I hate to. I'm cold and I have to go back up and I have to go to even more colder. Usually come home to get warm. They said it'd be this afternoon before they come back because they got to wait for the part to come in this afternoon. So, oh well, it is what it is.
Yeah, well, they'll probably show up around there around dinner time, do you think, Paul? Or
Well, no, he should be later on this afternoon because they got to wait for the part to come in from Kitchener. So,
hey, Don, are you getting snow out there or no?
Nope.
Oh,
We had snow earlier this week, but nothing right now. And they're calling for rain tonight. And then possible snow tomorrow and Sunday.
well, we got quite a storm coming here. So,
Ooh, it's going to be cold here Sunday. The high is going to be 8 degrees.
That's cold.
I'm hoping, Paul, that it clears up here shortly.
not till late noon, anyways.
Yeah.
Feels like -4 here right now, Celsius, which is about 25 degrees. So, yeah, it's going to be noon or better.
Yeah.
You might clear up a little bit sooner,
It's
but
10 o'clock, but it's still snowing around me.
yeah,
We're gonna get a little bit of this, I think.
Yeah.
There's 11 o'clock,
yeah.
1 o'clock, and it clears out.
They say here snow's going to continue through to 2 p.m. here right now. Boy, that thing got noisy.
Yeah. Sounds like a collared dove. Getting very excited.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Hey, Don, you do that pretty well.
I had a pigeon when I was a kid for a short time.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Now, the question I have, I've never known anybody that's had direct contacts with pigeons, doves, and that kind of thing. Somebody said that you can coo to them and they'll coo back.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, if they know you. If
Yeah.
they if
If they recognize you.
if they trust you, basically. It comes down to if they see you as a threat, they're gonna shut up. But
I think JD said they got 5 inches of snow there.
So it's like anything else with a pet. If they trust you, you're in. If you're not, you're a stranger, right?
If they
Mhm.
kick back, you're part of the flock.
Yep.
So do you have any pets now, Donald, or no?
Couple cats.
But he's going to say the missus then.
No, I'm her pet.
She takes care of Donald.
I'm house trained mostly.
So Joe's doing real well with his new printer. See it going in the background?
Mm-hmm. Look at that thing.
That printer's booking there, Joe.
It's moving. It's 500 millimeters per second. That's pretty fast.
What are you printing now?
It's a little case, like a tube case. You got the tools here. And I'm making another case that's going to fit in the top of. It's going to be a little bit wider so you can put other stuff in the bottom.
Oh, okay. You might have missed it, Donald, but Joe likened the whole thing as to driving a Model T or driving a Lincoln Town Car. Difference between the two.
It's just the first thing you do when you get a 3D printer. You print out everything for the 3D printer. You don't actually print out any projects that you've been planning. It's all about the little boxes and the little extras and
All your little support pieces.
yeah. And then you get bored of it and you just leave it sat there collecting dust. Afternoon, Rob.
Oh,
Well,
hey, Rob. Hey, Laura.
You got to speak to what Rob in Welsh. Press off.
So what's Laura been up to, David?
Sleeping, annoying me, sleeping, get me McDonald's, annoying me, and sleeping.
Ah. Well, so it's like the best of the top three, or what? Was when you got
Yeah,
it out.
I need Tim or Matt to come in the chat, so she'll leave everyone else alone.
Really?
There you go. We knew she was in the chat for a reason. Here's my new short. Shameful plugin.
Here, I'll go on and look at her new short just to see if it's anything worth looking at.
Thanks for taking the bullet.
Yep, this will be a live reaction here, so.
Well, who cuts people's hair in the middle of the night? I do. They call me the Midnight Barber. Yeah, well, that's an infringement of people's liberties. Is it? Yeah, so don't ever be doing that to me. I do it to you. What? Who do you think cuts your hair, Einstein? My hair just doesn't grow very fast. What, you think it stays that length naturally? I'm in there in the night, it's styling away. How dare you do that to me in the night when I'm oblivious? I do my best work when you're oblivious. I'll lean you up against the pillow and I'll go at you. That's not good.
Donald, are you awake? The
You
show
see,
you
the thing I love about when I see a good short, the thing I love about a good short is that it is transformative. It is something that is clever. It's not just somebody mimicking audio to the screen. Laura, do better.
Hey, Rob, I'm not ignoring you. I was
Hey,
looking
Rob. Good
at
morning.
something else.
I'm sorry, I didn't see you there.
I mean,
come on the
Oh,
panel,
it's-
Ross.
it's okay. You lip synced it pretty good, but where was the puppet?
Oh. Well, as much as I hate you, I got to go to work.
You got to go do some sign work.
Yeah, I was supposed to put up that sign yesterday afternoon and got delayed because I didn't know when the furnace guy was coming. So
Yeah.
I got to go put it up.
Hopefully, the furnace guy will get you back connected up because you're running electric heaters now. You know.
Yeah, I run electric heaters right now to keep the house halfway warm. I'm up to 62 now because I turned an extra heater on I had downstairs on. So hopefully, but heat rises. So it should be warmer up here than it is downstairs. But downstairs it says it's 65 there and it's showing 62 here. So now I'll fire up the truck, get it warmed up before I go and hit the remote starter.
Like you said, though, heat rises and upstairs it's going straight out your ceiling.
Yeah, that's probably where it's going. Well, it's lots of insulation up there, but it's cold out. It's only 25 degrees Fahrenheit, so and it's 62 in here, so that's not too awful bad.
And you got a little bit of wind.
Flamethrower.
Little bit of wind too, don't you?
Yeah, I imagine so. I haven't seen what the wind is, so
Yeah. Paul, you need a flamethrower to defrost the ground to put your sign up.
yeah, I guess I better go get my snow shovel and take it with me. Go put a sign up.
Now,
But
what
the
do you do if the ground's frozen? Do you like pour water on it or what?
No, the stake will go in. It's the problem coming back out if it freezes in the ground.
Oh, okay.
But it's hard sometimes, like trying to put a steel stake in asphalt, but if you pound it enough. You know. But what I do in the wintertime to get it out is you take about 2 cupfuls of windshield washer fluid, just pour around the stake, drive away, come back in about an hour, and you can pull it out with your hand. Because the windshield washer fluid's got methyl hydrate in it, and it just takes the frost right out of the ground.
Yeah. And then you see loads of worms coming up, drunk out of their heads.
Yeah. You know, if it was antifreeze, you couldn't do that because the animals get sick from it, but it's just windshield washer fluid, just methyl hydrate. And there's only about 2 cupfuls anyway, so.
Yeah, you get the drunken worms, and the birds come and eat them, and they get drunk, and
Yeah.
then they get a little unwell and shit all over your car, and then you have to go to the car wash.
Yeah. Oh, well, we'll deal with that. It comes. Yeah, actually, I know it's going to be colder and everything else, so I'd like to see a layer of snow there because it acts as insulation, so the ground won't freeze as hard as it normally would, right? Because the ground is so saturated right now with water, it's just unbelievable. But anyway, so okay, guys. Well, I'm going to take off. So
Okay, Paul.
see you guys. Yep, talk to you later.
Who'd have thought it? Paul was the chatty one.
What happened to over here? Somehow or not, this baby got set back to last night at this is like 9 o'clock last night. It's showing here.
I really get too.
It was nice and clear. I thought about going down and video in that one. Just didn't feel like it though.
Hmm.
But that was nice and bright.
Well, our football manager's lost the plot.
You what?
Our football manager. He's just done his press conference for the weekend's games, and he said, "We've offered contracts to two of our best players, new contracts," and he says, "and they're keen to stay, but we're open to offers if anybody wants to buy them." But they're our best players. They want to stay. You've offered them a contract. Why are we selling?
That's 10 o'clock last night, right there.
That's real clear.
Mm-hmm. That would have been tempting.
Yeah, before all the big snow and the weather came in, and as you can see, there's a little bit of wind, and I think that's what stopped me. Because my night camera is the Nano.
Mm.
It's just a
Okay.
little guy, and so it's very susceptible to wind. However, the wind is coming out of the west. So where I would be flying, it would only be windy pushing it.
Yeah. It looks steady.
Yep.
Why don't you use the Air 2 at night? Air 2.
It pixelates. It doesn't give me the clarity.
You're shooting an auto, right?
Yep.
Yeah, because I shot the first flight I shot with the new Air 2S was the Christmas lights, and I have a lot less light out there than you did, and I had no pixelation in it, and I shot in auto, and I had no filters on it except for the store filter. And I'm trying to think, I shot it in auto, and I think I did change the EV mode to, I think it was negative 0.3.
Hey, thanks, buddy.
But I had no pixelation at all
You
in
put them
mine.
in the
Like I said, I
freezer?
had
Okay.
one third the light that you had. I was shocked. It was almost like shooting in night mode with the Mavic 3.
So. So Donald, what are you working on?
I am working on a quick revision to a commercial that I got approved yesterday, and it's a basically a second one to run the following week. So I got to make a few changes to the graphics and then I'm questioning my life decisions. I need to actually. I'm thinking I'm gonna have to just give up the ghost of having a video career anymore and just find another 8 to 5 job.
Yeah, sometimes you got to reassess.
Yep, it's hard to. I mean, it's nice having the work coming in, but it's not going to be enough to keep me going long term. So, I don't know.
Yeah, it makes it tough. But you got to do what you got to do, right?
Yeah. One of those things that you spend one day all hyper and excited and yeah, I can take on the world, and then the next day you're just like
Well, yeah,
questioning whether it's
you
time
run
to
across
toss in the towel.
you run across a couple of things that you do that really make you feel good, but then the negatives pile up on top of it, and so that just goes back into memory,
Well, it's just the reality of the math.
Yeah. Now, does your wife work?
Yeah.
Well, that kind of makes it nice, doesn't it?
Yeah, she had just gotten raised last year. She is finally making more than me. And before I got laid off. And so that was good that she had gotten that raise. She's with a good company that seemed to appreciate her. And she had benefits, or she's able to get benefits.
No,
So we did.
What?
I asked you a question.
Yeah, you asked if I was going live. I don't know. If you want to go live, go live.
I know, Jonathan, but you got to have runway to let it build up. And if there's no runway,
Hi, Paul and
you
Joe.
can't take off.
Hey, Laura, you going live?
Might be.
Might be.
That's a yes. She can't give a straight answer. She's like Microsoft.
Okay. So what time you gonna go, Laura?
I don't know yet.
After Paul?
Probably.
Well, I can turn it over to you anytime.
Don't you dare. Don't even think about it, Paul.
Everybody, thanks for being here. Tune in to Laura. Laura's going to be going live momentarily. Okay, everybody. Hey, thanks for being here. Tap into Laura's channel shortly. Bye for now.
Catch you later, Paul.